Hey there folks, it's Andrew Maximoff again answering your questions about being or becoming a video game artist. Today's question is, should I do QA to get a foot in the door? And the short answer is no. I can't really envision any kind of circumstances where it would actually be beneficial to you unless you really need a full-time job where you'll actually probably have to do quite a bunch of overtime. And even then I would suggest you to hold out as long as you can and maybe get a part-time job or live off your savings, but make sure to work on your portfolio and breaking in as a professional artist as much as you can, because that's basically an investment with the shortest return. Now, being personally acquainted with the people in the company doesn't really make you a better artist, and this is something that everyone's going to be looking at the end of the day. So instead of making acquaintances, I would suggest making art. Now, making friends in the industry is pretty awesome, but it doesn't really mean that you have to go the QA route, because if you look at it from the other point of view, you could just be pretty active online and make a lot of friends there. So when some of them have an opening at their company, they could also squeeze your stuff in ahead of the competition and help you out. And hopefully if you're good enough, you'll get the job. But at least you'll have the time to work on your artwork and you won't be swayed away by something else. Otherwise, you'd be very constrained to that particular company that you work for, and that could be not very nice when you're just starting out, because no matter how much you want to work at some particular company, chances are it's not really that close to you, and also chances are that they won't have a position for you for quite a while, so you don't want to wait years just for some beginner entry-level position to open up, so you could probably use some experience someplace else. Don't constrain yourself, worry about the art, and eventually you're gonna end up wherever you want to end up. But just make sure that there's progress, that you're getting somewhere and not just sitting and waiting for something to happen. So the best way to do that is work on your art and constantly look for opportunities for yourself, and not think that some sort of connections or acquaintances are gonna get you through, because the best that they're gonna do for you is just make sure that your stuff gets looked at. But you've got to be up to par, because if on the other hand you've got nobody to squeeze your stuff in but your stuff is awesome, eventually someone's gonna stumble on it and they're gonna make you an offer. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. So I know it worked for some people, and I wouldn't say that it doesn't work at all or something, but I would just strongly encourage you to worry about your artwork first of all, because it's definitely not a golden key or something that will solve all your problems with employment or something like that. So I guess this is it for today. Thank you very much guys for your time. It was Andrew Maximoff for you from artistverb.info, and don't forget, if you have any questions, feel free to drop by the Artists of Verb Facebook page and post them up there, and I'll see what I can do. Thank you very much once again, and keep it pretty. I'll see you around.